Welcome back to Real Yvonne Beauty. So in this video, as you can tell by the title, sorry for messing with my hair, but what I want to discuss is my beauty routine. And what I mean by beauty routine is, yeah, makeup is great and all, because makeup, in my opinion, is supposed to be used to enhance our beauty, not to camouflage the real you. So don't do that. I'm 42, so I think I'm at the age that I can, share with you all the products that I like to use, the type of routine that I use, because people always compliment me all the time about my skin, like as far as, oh, you have such nice skin, what do you use? Well, you're going to be surprised that I'm the last person to stick to a fucking regimen when it comes to your fucking skincare. Now, I have my favorite products, which I'm about to share with you. But as far as me sticking to the shit, like a lot of these motherfuckers be doing, faking and shit, like, oh, I use these 20 products every day and night. Bullshit. But that's just them. If you don't like cussing, click the fuck off. So anyway, let me start with first, to remove your makeup. That is like one of the most key important things. I don't have them with me, but using like facial wipes, that's good. I like Aveeno. I like store brands too. Like CVS has a Aveeno, knockoff generic brand. I like Neutrogena. I like Garnier. They're the face wipes or whatever like that. Those are the ones that I recommend. I like those. But at the end of the day, to be honest, whatever's on sale, that's what the fuck I'm going with. So let me start first. Now, everything in here is not cheap. Everything in here is not, well, most of this stuff is not even drugstore. But it's for a reason. Because I believe in this. I have no problem spending money on products that actually work and do what the fuck they say they're going to do. Just saying. So one of the first things is full. It's by Origins Clean Energy Gentle Cleansing. Oh, this is not a sponsored video. I wish, but it's not. Just so you know. Origins Clean Energy Gentle Cleansing Oil. This is not my first bottle. This is my second bottle. Actually, I'd used up a whole bottle. And you know how that is. You use up something. Oh, let me go ahead and try something new. Try something new. No, I missed this. I miss Old Bay, so I had to go back to that. So anyways, Origins Clean Energy Gentle Cleansing Oil. When you purchase it, it comes with an actual, screw off top. But you have to buy the actual pump separately. However, I ordered mine online through Amazon. And I'm going to try to remember to put links in the description box. But just so you know, Origins has their own website. I believe it's www.origins.com, something like that. I'll try to put it in the description box. But they're also sold on Amazon. Now, I went on Amazon.com and I purchased this. And I did not know at the time when I purchased it, so I was surprised when I purchased it. It came with a pump. I paid $33, I believe it was. Yeah, that's a little overpriced, because if you actually go to origins.com, or if you have a Macy's wherever you live at, they have Origins usually in the Macy's, and it was like $20-something. But the thing is with that, then you have to still buy the pump separately, and the pump is usually around it's between $7 and $10. I can't remember, but it's definitely between $7 and $10. So if you spend, say, $22, for example, on the oil, then you got paid for the pump, so you still spend about $30. I'm just letting you know that. So it's not that big of a difference. There is a difference, but I'm just letting you know, if there's not one near you or whatever like that, and you just have to order online. If you ordered off of Amazon, put the link below. It comes with the pump. I didn't know that. I know that now, because I purchased the pump separately, so now I got a separate pump. Maybe that can be in a giveaway. I don't fucking know. But the point, y'all, this does very good at taking off makeup. What you do is you put on dry, rubbing over your face, everywhere that you want to remove damn makeup. And then you can put it, they say add a little water to lather it. I don't have time for this shit. Add it on, my hands probably already wet when I put it on. And I use like a washcloth, whatever, whatever to wipe it off. Takes off very good. So I definitely recommend this. Any type of oil, cleansing oil in my opinion, but I've tried different ones. But so far, Origin, if I'm willing to shell out these type of coins, it works. So I usually do that step first. Then I'll go in next with you ever heard of cleansing waters? You know how Garnier, they have one, blah, blah, stuff like that. Which I do have one right now by Garnier that I'm finishing up, and I should have bought it in here for the video, but I didn't. Fuck it. I switch between shit, and this is called Real Flower Cleansing Water in Rose. by Neogen Dermology, Neogen Lab. You see that? First of all, y'all, look at that. They got real roses up in this bitch. You see that? Real roses. They dry as fuck, but they real roses. Now, the reason why I decided to get this, and I purchased mine off of Amazon.com. Again, I will put the damn link in the description box. And the reason, and I know y'all like, this bitch is bullshit. Look. The only reason I decided to purchase this full-size one, I don't remember the cost, y'all. It'll be in the description box. It's because in my Ipsy box, what are we in November? My October Ipsy box, I'd received a sample size of this same, but it was the Calendula fragrance or whatever, same brand, that. So I received that in an Ipsy box in October. So instead of purchasing this, because I was going to purchase the full-size one, but then when I saw that they had Rose, and I believe it's another one, I was like, oh, okay, let me get this. Because me and Rose get along very well, okay? Rose products, we get along very well. So I was like, okay, let me go and give this a try. Plus, they talk about rose petals and shit. How the fuck you going to get it up? And the smell of rose does not offend me. So I chose to purchase that. I still got this. I got to hurry up and use this up. Well, not hurry, but still just to use it up because it's taking up space. Anyway, so yeah, that I definitely y'all. Let me tell you something about these cleansing waters. Again, you don't have to get this. This is what I'm using currently. But at the end of the day, I always go back to, oh yeah, it wasn't Garnier. I started out with Garnier, but then I kept hearing stuff about cancer. It could be cancer ingredients. I don't know. I haven't looked this shit up. Just letting you know, so you can do your own research. But so then I went to Simply. If you ever, I don't think it's Simple micellar water. It's a Simple brand. That's the name of them, Simple. You can get it in usually your drugstores. Like I purchased mine from CVS. That's on the East Coast. They're very good also. But this, y'all, just as good. And the reason why I like micellar waters is, one, like I said, I use the cleansing oil first. And then sometimes I like to go in after with the micellar water. But to be honest, 9 times out of 10, especially at night, if you're taking your makeup off at night, I'm just going to use that cleansing oil, wipe that off, and then I'm about to show y'all the cleanser I use. But in the daytime, see, sometimes I don't think it's necessary for us to wash our faces twice. Meaning at night, do everything, to take that makeup off. But in the morning, 9 times out of 10, if you did all this shit at night, you don't need to go back in the morning doing the same type of shit. That don't even make no fucking sense. And it's wasteful. So what I like to do now in the morning is use a micellar water. Again, it does not have to be this brand. I've used Simple. I've used Garnier. It doesn't matter. I like to use a micellar water in the morning. Get one of those cotton pads, rounds, whatever size you want. They got squares, all types of shit. Use one of those, so put on it, and then just wipe your face, neck, stuff like that, and boom, you good. To me, because it's refreshing, it's cleaning. Because how the fuck is you dirty at night if you just did all that shit at night? So how are you dirty in the morning? Just my saying. Like, we don't want to overdo it because you stripping the oils and everything, and that's not even necessary. Okay? Now, if you slept with your makeup on, then yeah, you want to do all that shit. So anyway, like I said, so after I do the cleansing oil, I'm not a consistent loyal person when it comes to cleansers, but I switch between right now 2. One is Shiseido Pureness Deep Cleansing Foam, because, I'm sorry if I didn't say in the beginning of this, I'm sorry, I'm so fucking rude. I'm oily skin. You can consider me combination skin because I do get dry patches like around the mouth and nose. That's where my dry patches are. But I use right now Shiseido. They're cleansing. It's a deep cleansing foam. They used to sell it inside of Macy's, for example. I think they still sell some products, but for the most part, you got to order this online. I got mine from Amazon. I will try to remember to put that in the description bar. If I don't remember, y'all, please just comment below, and then I'll update it. So, because don't think, oh, this bitch didn't say she's going to put, and then I'm looking at shit not there. No. But Shiseido foam and cleanser. This is what I'm using right now. And then if I'm not using this, because I like to switch up. Like, y'all, we got to keep this shit all the way real. Clinique Liquid Facial Soap Mild. Then I'll use this sometime. No, this is not my first one. I know y'all, this shit is full. This bitch is lying. I'm not. This is not my first one, but I just want you to see. This is another one that I'll switch between. Clinique. The Liquid Facial Soap in Mild. Because again, even though I'm oily, but I'm also dry in some areas, and mild, you can't go wrong with mild. So, Every other day I like to exfoliate. I definitely recommend exfoliating, no matter what your age is. I definitely, but shit, especially once you get my age, I'm 42. Please exfoliate if you're gonna wear makeup. If you didn't wear makeup, who the fuck cares? But exfoliation is very good because it gets off the dead skin. That's why it's so dry and flaking and shit. And that shit is not cute. Can you imagine putting some fucking foundation on top of that shit? So now I got two for y'all. One is a drugstore and one's a department store. Department store is a little more pricier than the drugstore, but both of these I'm about to show you, they're still affordable. Clinique 7-Day Scrub Cream is a rinse off that I like to use. I don't remember the exact price. I want to say 20. If it's not 20, it's a little under. It's not that bad. Now, even though it's called a 7-day scrub, you can use it every day. I've never used it every day. Like I said, I might do it every other day. I might do it 2 times a week. You have to learn your skin. Just pay attention to your skin. Listen to your skin, because everybody's skin is different. You might not need it, but maybe once a week. So just because something says 7-day scrub, you do not need to use this shit every fucking day. Okay? But if you can't afford that, which is totally fine, okay, because I'm all down for the budget too. St. Ives Exfoliate and Nourish. They have an apricot oil scrub. They have another one too. I forgot it. It's like a burgundy or reddish color, whatever. But it's Exfoliate and Nourish Apricot Oil Scrub. Soft, smooth, and radiant skin. It instantly reveals skin's natural radiance. And it's made of 100% natural exfoliants, whatever the fuck that means. But this is what I purchased mine from CVS. I forgot the price, but y'all, it was under $10. It might have been $9, $9.99. But the point is, it was cheaper than Clinique, and y'all, it works. And in my opinion, I prefer this one over the Clinique. Why? It's because there's oil in it, and there's something about this. When you put this on your face, scrubbing your stuff, your face, to me, it just feels moisturized still, in a good way. It doesn't feel dried out. Everything sucked the fucking life out of your fucking skin by using this. Again, sometimes we do need that type of shit. This is why I don't knock this. But we don't always need that. That's why I like this for every now and then, because it seems to replenish also. It's like it's scrubbing, removing the dead skin, but at the same time it's replenishing oils. Can't beat that. Again, St. Ives Exfoliate and Nourish Apricot Oil Scrub. So then after that, after I do all that, you wash your face, stuff like that. What I like to go in. Now, I use, for a toner, I should have brought it with me. I'm so sorry, y'all, I didn't. A witch hazel. I do have a witch hazel toner. But the main one that I always go back to and stick to, that's why I got a big bottle this time, is by Clinique. Number 2, the clarifying lotion. Twice a day exfoliator. It's for dark cut off. So I like to use the Clinique number 2 for dry combination skin to exfoliate. I like to use a toner. I suggest use a toner too. Use a toner, and then after your toner, put on a serum. I don't have my serums out here because I'm not loyal to that shit. You don't have to use a serum. I don't use eye creams. I don't do none of that shit. Now, after you do your toner, you want to definitely moisturize. One of my favorites right now is Confidence in a Cream by It Cosmetics. Clearly, I gotta get some more. You can see mine is almost gone. It's a nice cream, y'all. You can use, this is the reason why I like this, because you put it on your under eyes, all that. Like, you don't need no separate moisturizer. So definitely I recommend this by It Cosmetics. And then as far as Clinique, because I'm mainly oily, so during the day at least, this wears very well under makeup. It's the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This wears very well under makeup. And it has a pump. You can't go wrong with that. And then at night, it just depends. I'll use they have a lotion. It's thicker than the actual gel. So I'll use that. Still a pump. If I'm extra fucking flaky, then I'm going to use my Badger Damascus Rose Beauty Balm. Can I get some more of this? That shit's almost gone. You see that? I'm using this shit. So y'all know that I'm not faking this funk for a fucking video. In the daytime also, it just depends. If I want to use my Clinique gel, I'll use the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. It's a gel consistency. I'm not going to put it on my fingers right now. Yeah, so basically that's it as far as my skin care routine. A lot of people say drink a lot of water. I'm not even going to advise it. Yes, you should drink a lot of water, but my ass don't drink a lot of water. I should, but I don't. The reason I'm saying is because people compliment me on my skin, and at the end of the day, I'm like, well, shit, I don't know if it's genetics or what, but I'm just not loyal to this shit. like I use it every day, but to be honest, sometimes I will just use the micellar water to remove my damn makeup, and then I will go in with a damn moisturizer. Or I'll use the toner after that and then a moisturizer. So I'm keeping this real for y'all, because I don't want nobody thinking they need to go out and shell out all this money for some. You need some basic shit. So if you can't afford all this stuff, get yourself some micellar water. Get the Simple. It's like it's under $10 for the Simple brand. You can get a big bottle. Get the Simple. Get some witch hazel. That's cheap too. You can get the store brand witch hazel. It's all the same. And get yourself a moisturizer. I do not have a store brand moisturizer, but there's a lot of good, like Oil of Olay. I think there's a lot of good store moisturizers. At the end of the day, you got to experiment, work with, but don't ever think that you need to be in department stores or shelling out a lot of money, because you do not. Okay? Just pay attention to your skin and then use whatever works for you. Point blank, period. I have a grandmother where she's not alive no more, bless her soul. But she stuck with Oil of Olay, well, back when it was called Oil of Olay products. And she used Vaseline. She used drench her face in Vaseline. She died, she was 89, she ain't had no wrinkles.